Hey guys, got a new arrival today here that has brought me very close to my goal of getting every SNES/Super Famicom shooter on the system. There's two after this, just like every system. There's a couple that are almost unobtainable, well, one especially called Rendering Ranger, and another one that's demands quite a high price but still obtainable, and I will get down the track, called Spriggan Powered. But this is the affordable one that I needed to complete the collection. It's not often I get boxed Super Famicom games, and I don't particularly seek them, but it's nice to get one every so often, and this is going for a great deal, so I snapped it up. This is Dezaemon. Now, the great YouTuber Jeff, aka G Minty Fresh, got this a while back and taunted me by telling me that he got it for £1 for a loose cart. Now, that you don't get much better than that, since the cart usually goes between 10 and 14 US dollars. But I got a really great deal here. Got it complete for $5 US, and the only problem is quite nasty sun fade on the front of the box here. You can see the original colour there, must have been a label, but other than that, nice rich colours on the rest of it, just must have been facing out. Can't complain at all. This is almost new looking, and big fat manual. Now that's justified, because what this game is this is a make your own shooter game, plus it has its own built-in stock shooter in it as well that comes with the game, and that is called, I've just been playing it for the last half hour and it's quite decent, Dezaemon, how do you even pronounce that, and quite solid. You know, pretty straightforward by the numbers, but good nonetheless. Now, I mentioned G Minty Fresh. When he got his copy, he found that the previous owner had actually made their own custom shooter with the software that on here to design it. See, this manual literally shows you how to build a shooter from the bottom up, right from the music to the sprites to the patterns, the whole shooter, the whole shebang, which is really audacious to have on the system, and because I know it's on the PS1 and the Japanese N64 Dezaemon as well. But how cool is that to make your shooter? But it's basically useless to me because it's Japanese and almost impossible to use. But I was sort of banking on maybe the previous owner of this game customizing their own shooter on here. But since playing it, I found that it is indeed blank, and no one has actually customized a shooter, so it might just stay that way. However, as I said, the shooter on here is good enough to justify the purchase anyway, and it goes towards the collection. I remember G Minty Fresh's shooter that someone had made was just real crazy, because you could just go wild. I think they had like a bodybuilder for the ship who was firing out sort of strange bullets and bizarre enemies. You know, you could just let your imagination run wild. Such a cool concept. But there we go. Really cheap, good price, great addition to the collection, and as I said, it brings me really close to completing. Just two more of the big guns to go, and I definitely know I can get one, but the second, that Rendering Ranger may be impossible, but it's not, I'm not going to get too hung up on that. So I thought I'd just let you know that. Cheers guys, catch up soon.